Okay, hello everybody, Lawrence Fleming here again. Today is moving day. I'm set up. I've been to the market. I'm in the process of doing laundry. I got the same responsibilities that everybody does, but I've got this cool lake with a beach. Check to the end. I got a little bit of video, not much. Okay, I'm recording this on Friday, I guess. Sunday is the next official Jewish calendar date feast. The Feast of Booths, or Tabernacles, Sukkot. It is designed to remind the Jews about their time in the wilderness when they had to be in temporary dwellings. They didn't know when they were going to be told to pick up and move, which included the main tabernacle, the main portable temple. They had to be ready. You couldn't build a permanent base because they wandered for 40 years. You don't follow what God wants you to do, you'll burn a whole generation. The generation that said, no, we can't go into the promised land, didn't get to go anywhere but wander. I can't, you wonder, how can people do this? But they've done it time and time again, so it's mankind, unfortunately. So, anyhow, the first day of Tabernacles is Sunday. That's a Monday, isn't it? Supposed to be the 15th day of Tishri. It's the 7th main feast of the year for the Jews. Why am I even talking about this? Well, Israel is the focal point of what goes on in our timeline, with the exception of the Rapture. The Rapture has no time event to line up with. It's on Satan's timeline, and there's no date. Now, God's already seen the beginning to the end, so he knows when it is, but we don't know. So you have to get ready and just stay that way. Paul was looking for it, and he got ready and he stayed that way. The people that he was talking to, the Thessalonians, thought they missed it. They had to back up and just get ready and stay that way. And they died waiting. 2,000 years roughly, and we've had people waiting. But you've got to look at the other signs. The other signs that put us in the season. So, we're in the season. Can it be now, or is it next year? I can't see it going beyond next year, but it doesn't have to tie to an event. It has to tie to the Revelation 12 sign, Satan coming down with his angels, which is pretty much the start of everything. We can't be here. That's why he pulls us away. Okay, so Tabernacles, the first day is Day of Holy Convocation. It's basically like a Sabbath. They got to behave themselves, no eating, working, all that kind of stuff. I mean, you can eat, but you got to prep the meal the night before, like you would on a normal Sabbath. And then the 8th day is that way. It's actually 7 days long, and then the 8th day is another Holy Convocation. I don't make the rules, I'm just telling you what they are. So we have a long period here. Now, Brenda Weltner says that if we're going to be giving birth of the Revelation 12 birth, then we have to wait around for 8 days. We have an 8-day time frame coming up. Could be. Who knows? I'm just telling you the numbers, and I'm not giving you a date or anything. We're just going to look. We have to stay watching. But it's fun to watch over days that are specific. We know something's, up for this time of year. We're in the fall feast. Now, if we don't fulfill them this year, it's possible we fulfill them next year, but again, it's not tied to an event. Jesus will fulfill whatever's missing when he comes back. He's already fulfilled the spring feast, but we haven't got the fall feast yet. He's expected to come back on the Day of Atonement next year, potentially, well, in 3.5 years from whenever it starts. And I don't think it started yet. But there's so much stuff going on that we don't know. I see construction equipment over there. I hope they're not doing anything. It looks like it's fairly fresh. Looking back down that narrow gap there. All right, I have to keep an eye on my laundry. Somebody was using the dryer, but I stuck my clothes in the washer. I've got 25 minutes. I don't plan on talking that long today. But anyhow, Sunday is the start. It's the 15th day of the month. Tishri, not our month. And it's the Jewish calendar, which we know is wrong. But Satan was going to do something. He'd attack on the Jewish calendar, not the actual one. Because on the Jewish calendar, they would be busy. They would be doing stuff. They'd be celebrating. Now, Atonement, I couldn't see him coming in on that time, and we're past it, so that was correct for this year. Because Atonement is a solemn time, and they wouldn't be celebrating. Tabernacles, they can be celebrating. Trumpets, they would be celebrating, because they have the first of the year there. Again, it's wrong, but that's when they celebrate it, so that would have been a time for him to come down here and attack. But Tabernacles is pretty much it. Yeah, there's one more in December, but this is pretty much it. Now, who's he attacking? He's attacking Christians. He could attack on Christmas. He could attack on Thanksgiving. He's not tied to the Jewish calendar. Once he comes down here, and we start the time clock for tribulation, if you want, then they're on the Jewish calendar. But until they do, we're on the Gentile calendar. But if he does want to come down here, he's coming after us Christians because we're the child, but he's also going to go after the mother, which is Jerusalem, which is Israel. So we're going to get pulled out of the way. He's going to have his army down here with nothing to do. He's going to attack Israel. So they're real close to being attacked. They've got their defenses up waiting for Hezbollah to attack right now. They're on high alert. We also know that Putin is getting tired of the United States interfering. Our government seems to want war. They're pushing. They're trying to get a war. The harlot wants a war, especially between the two biggest superpowers. Let's get a World War III going between them. When they do that, they're hoping that we're going to eliminate each other enough to where we won't be a problem. Because they're going to have to deal with us at some point. So if they can get us to superpowers to go at war, And they may bring China in eventually. Knock them down to size so they can't do anything. Satan's playing a dangerous game here. He's got the harlot out trying to convert the world, but he doesn't like the harlot. The harlot's doing a job, and when the job is done far enough, he's going to destroy the harlot. He's going to throw her away and replace her with the Antichrist. That's a dangerous game. Yeah. God doesn't play games, so we're not going to be here. As I walk back towards my miniature golf that I showed you a picture of, go to the end and you'll see. Okay, keep watching. Nobody knows the date. And it's got nothing to do with the verse that says nobody knows the date. That's for the second coming. Nothing is said about the rapture other than Revelation 12. So the signs will be Satan coming to earth with his angels. Are we going to see that? I don't know. But we won't be here very long. As soon as he starts his attack, we're gone. That's the reason we're raptured, to get us out of his way. So keep watching. Don't lose faith. I know some people are in dire straits right now, and my recommendation would be to do what you can to make things easy while you're waiting. But keep busy, keep working. Talk to people. If you're in dire straits, find somebody else who's in dire straits, and maybe you can find some things in common that you can help each other out with. It's not time to go sit on the porch and rock. Okay, till we meet in the clouds, God bless. I am now at a county park. County parks have miniature golf. I don't see the one part of miniature golf that I hate, and that's the windmill. Oh, spoke too soon. There it is. I would assume you can go rent the stuff someplace like at the visitor center. I'm lucky to have a place to camp anyway, whether I'm playing miniature golf or not. I'm going to throw this little video at the end to give you an idea of what my park looks like. Volleyball, if I decide I want to play, gotta have a team though. And I've got a lake out here. Let me try to get over in the shade, and then I'll turn the camera back at me. Today is going to be a short video because it's a moving day video. Okay, time to turn the camera. Having hamburger for lunch. Got a little while to cook. I'll be back.